It's time for your new favorite game. One musical a day for a whole year. For the second ever musical that we are doing this series, we're going to be doing... Oh, shoot. Rags! I can't keep a straight face. I'm sorry. We're doing Rags. I needed to bring some joy and funniness into this because, let me tell you, it might be the only joy and funniness that we have in talking about this show. All right, here's the synopsis. I got this off of stageagent.com. Low-key don't know how credible, but it seems to... I looked at many different websites, and this seems to be the general consensus. Sorry. Don't know what to tell you if it's not. Don't come at me. I don't fucking care if it's wrong, alright? The synopsis goes as follows. Rebecca Hershkowitz and her young son David arrive on the shores of America in 1910, hoping to find a better life than the one they left behind in Russia. However, New York City is not as welcoming to Jewish immigrants as Rebecca was hoping. A single mother in search of new opportunities, Rebecca finds a community of Jewish immigrants and other social outsiders who come together to find a sense of community in their new home. Rags is a heartwarming and dramatic tale that depicts the struggles and triumphs of the American dream, featuring the beautiful music of Stephen Schwartz and Charles Strouse. Rags is sure to captivate audiences as they follow a community of immigrants looking towards a hopeful future. Alright, typically after giving my synopsis is when I would tell you the songs that I enjoyed from the musical. However, we're going to be skipping that today because aside from the opening, which I only appreciate because I thought that it was very captivating, I didn't like any of the songs. Now look, that is not to say that I did not like all of the songs and that I just thought they were bad. It's just that there were no songs that while I was listening to this album, I stopped and was like, oh, wow. That's a song that I am going to forever remember. I didn't have that feeling with any of the songs in this show. In fact, I didn't have the feeling for anything about this show. I really struggled to find enjoyment in this story. That's not to say it's a bad story. Here's the thing. It's a Stephen Schwartz. One of, in my personal, humble opinion, the best composers of this time period. I think he's brilliant. I mean, look at his list of accomplishments. He's phenomenal. I just think maybe Rags was not for me. And that's why it was hard for me to find any music that I really was able to connect with. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Not every show is going to be everybody's cup of tea. And, I think ultimately this show I couldn't connect with it. Unfortunately, that does mean, and I'm sure this will come as a shocker to none of y'all, I will not be giving this show a good score. I really did try to connect with this show and find appreciation for it, and maybe as I gain more life experience when I'm older, I can find a better appreciation for the show. There's a great deal of privilege that comes with me saying that I can't connect to a show that is about immigration. I think that the state of our politics right now, a lot of people can connect to this show, and I'm very privileged to say that I'm somebody who does not. That all being said, I really did try to connect with the show, and I just couldn't. It just is not one that is for me. That does not mean that it's always going to be a show that I hate. Like I said, maybe one day in the future I'll try it again and I'll love it. That is not an uncommon thing in theater. You always, as you gain more life experience, your view and your take on shows change and differ, and that's just the point of art. Before I get on a completely unnecessary rant, I'm going to give you my rating. 1 through 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. While I did not like this show, I know that it is simply a point of me, and it is not a point against the show, because it's written by very, very brilliant people. I mean, Schwartz and Strouse are two brilliant people. My overall score is a 3 out of 5. I'll see you all next time. Bye.